Hello and welcome to another episode of the Classical Republican. Today I'm at the Palazzo Vechio. That's it right behind me. And this is in Florence. It was built in 1495 to house the new republic with new republican institutions such as the Grand Council. Machiavelli got his start here. And so the first republic lasted from 1494 to 1512. That's the real republic without the Medici. And then briefly 1527 to 1530. It was restored for just a very short period of time. Now, I'm going to show you some statues. We got we got the David by Michelangelo. This is just a copy here, but I'll go over, give you a better look at that. But that's it. That's where the original David stood, and see my other video for that. In this building, a lot of the elected members of, except for the Grand Council, but a lot of the other offices, they actually had to live here for their term. But their terms are very short, and so there was a lot of rotation, and that's a very classically Republican thing to do. So good on them. So the 9 priori of the guild, which was the guild members. You also who were selected by sortition, random selection, for 2 months lived here. And also you have, right above my head, you have the symbols of the guilds. There are different ranks of the guilds, and so that's where a lot of the people who served in government came from. So also, the Pazzi conspiracy ended here. Let me turn around and show you. Either the members of the Pazzi conspiracy were thrown from or hung from the roof or windows. Now, I don't like to engage in alternate history, but if the Pazzi conspiracy did not occur, then the Medici would not have become so overtly controlling of the Florentine institutions and demanding of the people's loyalty. The people would eventually tire of this behavior and exile the less competent Piero, the unfortunate, during his miscalculation under King Charles of France when he entered Italy. After that, the people established a true republic under Savonarola, and then a couple of years later under Soderini, with the more democratic Grand Council as the most important institution. The Palazzo Vechio was expanded to house the Great Council of 500 at the time. But unfortunately, what you see nowadays inside is mostly the personal apartments and offices of Cosimo I, who became basically a monarch after the Second Republic fell in the 1530s. Now let's go over here and see David. Now this David, in the position of in the exact place of the old David, this is a replica, was facing towards Rome to show that the republic, a simple republic, could stand up to the Goliath of the Medici. Also, we have here the Heracles, who's also a symbol of republicanism here in Florence, and then many other statues or copies on display. Long live the Republic!